Salutations is what's popping with your boy Random, where I bring you all things pop culture with a particular flair for the subculture. And in this episode, we're gonna bring in or serve up some battle rap. But you know what? I always love talking battle rap with my main man, Showtime. What's going on, Showtime?
Hey, what's going on, Random? How y'all doing? What's popping? We about to talk about this Summer Madness 7. Get right into this. You know the slogan, when it's showtime, it's go time. Let's talk about it.
Let's do it, man. Last night, man, Summer Mass Sevens and bloggers are getting all on it. Some battlers are talking about it. I mean, what's your
Yep.
overall impression before we get through it one by round by round?
Oh, man, Summer Madness 7. Everybody know this is like the WrestleMania for
Yep,
battle rap. And,
facts.
we made our little predictions, who will win, who will lose. But surprisingly, we had a lot of surprises last night. And we're going to get into that. We had some fumbles, some bumbles, you know what I mean? But
Man,
it was one of those nights that was like really unexpected, but we're going to jump right into it. What did you think
man.
about it? What was your overall thoughts of Summer Madness 7?
Woo! My overall, man. I don't know. You know what? Since we're gonna unpack this whole thing, I'm just gonna say I don't know if it lived up to previous Summer Madness.
Yeah, you're right about
I,
that.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that, but that's okay. It's all right. We're gonna unpack it. I'm gonna get my real feelings about it and everything. But let's get into that first battle, which was Geechee Gotti versus Shotgun Suge. Let's serve them up some Geechee Gotti and Shotgun Suge. Give me your initial thoughts on it.
All right, Geechee Gotti, Shotgun Suge, started off the night. Actually, I thought it was a pretty good battle. Geechee Gotti, he's been doing great before this event, and he turned it up again.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He's turned it
yeah.
up again. Suge, first round was pretty good. I think first round. If you're gonna do rounds,
Yeah,
first round was pretty good. I think he stepped his game up in the first round.
yeah.
What was your thoughts on that first round?
That first round, man, I thought actually out of all three rounds, I think it was Geechee Gotti's best round. Because
Yeah.
I just kind of take little tick marks, like if a bar hit for me, you know what I mean.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna, we're not gonna do any bar spoilers or anything like that. But
Right.
I'll listen to something, and if I like it, I'll kind of put a little tick mark just to remind myself, okay, that hit for me, that hit for me. And his first round was definitely the strongest of all three of his rounds to me. But it was good. It was good. It was fine.
Yeah. So as far as predictions are concerned, I definitely got to go right into it. I would say Suge won the first round, in my
Okay, okay, okay. I
opinion.
thought Shook. I'll be honest. I was edging it to Gotti. I was kind of edging it to Gotti because I mean Suge. It nothing really hit me real hard with Suge, but it was good. Yeah. I mean, it could be the best. No, I was edging it Gotti. I edged it to Gotti. Yeah, I edged it to Gotti.
Oh, okay, okay. There we go. There we go. So I guess, you got Gotti, I got Suge on round one.
Okay.
All right, so I guess let's go to round two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, round two, again, get some madness, y'all. Everybody's supposed to be prepared
Mm-hmm.
and ready to do their best and bring their A game.
Mm-hmm.
But in this particular round right here, I think we got the classic. Was it the jersey for round two? Did we get the jersey?
Man, yeah, man. Didn't Suge? He stop short, didn't he?
Yeah, he stopped short. Yeah,
Oh
yeah, he
man.
didn't say Jersey, but I guess he stopped short. And
Yes.
he's from Jersey, so
Yeah, it was kind of short, man. It was kind of short. I'm not gonna even hold you Showtime, but
yeah.
I think Gotti got that one for me too, man. Because Suge didn't really say anything, and then he stopped short, man. I'm like, come on, you behind. You behind. This, you don't have round two in the bag, bro. You got to come on with it. And to me, Shotgun just
Hmm.
didn't come with it, man. And
Yeah, man.
I think he did his pocket tap in the second.
Yeah, he did his pocket tap,
Yeah.
And I think each Gotti got him back with the chest
Yeah,
tap, right?
that heart check, that heart check.
The heart check, you know what I mean? Like, okay. The crowd, went crazy when he did
Oh,
that.
they like that.
And
They like that.
yeah, and to me, the bar stepped up, Geechee Gotti, in round two,
Mm-hmm.
and the crowd was definitely in his favor.
Mm,
So I agree with you. I would say round two, Geechee Gotti got that.
definitely. Go take me to round three.
Let's go to round three. Oh man, round three. This is where the jersey took place.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
And
where the
we
official jersey took place. You know.
absolutely. And I want all the listeners to understand this is a first watch recap. This is not us watching it,
Yeah.
4 or 5 times. This is our
Right.
watch, our first impression, just how we
hmm
felt. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, man. So like you said, it's first watch, and we gotta definitely go back and check it out again. I will check it out again,
Right.
but the brother jerseyed out early,
Yep.
so of course, you gotta give it to Geechee Gotti. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Geechee Gotti, he took it, man.
Yeah, he wanted.
He
Yeah, we
took the
both
battle.
agree. We both agree with that. There's no debate between us on that one. I think Geechee
hmm
got it, man. I mean, Geechee got it 2-1 or 30, but no body. I mean, Suge
Yeah.
was there to fight. It just came up short.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Suge was hanging in there. I
Yeah.
like that. That Geechee Gotti, what my life like. What
That
my
you know
life
what,
like.
brother? That's what
Mhm.
fell short, my man. That's what
Yeah.
fell short because see what happened. What happened was Geechee already addressed what his life like, and he did it
Yep.
really well. He did it masterfully, and then
Right.
Suge hit it. And when Suge hit is what your life like, and from my impression, it just didn't hit because it's like man, and even
Yeah.
the dude in the crowd said, "Man, he already answered that."
Yeah. He beat him to the punch. Beat him at his
Yeah,
own game. Took one of his regular, moves and to made it his own. Geechee
yeah,
Gotti.
yeah,
And Geechee Gotti, he did it better. He
yeah.
did
He
it way
did.
better.
He did. He did.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
he
Geechee
did, brother.
Gotti, man, congratulations, brother. We here at What's Poppin', give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
You
no,
are the
you got that one, man. You got that, and you never know. We're gonna get through the rest of this card, but he might have battle of the night. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know. We'll
debatable.
we'll deal, we'll deal with that at the end. We'll deal with that at the end. We're gonna go to that next battle, the second battle. O Red versus Ill Will. Talk to the people.
Old Red versus Ill Will. When you look at these cards and these names put together, you automatically think, wow, this is going to be a classic.
Yeah.
Old Red versus Ill Will. You
Woo.
know, nothing can go wrong with these battles. It's going to definitely be a hit, right? Well, last night, it was something else. We're going to break it down, round one, Ill Will. Man, to be Ill Will, he stepped his game up, bro. Like, he was doing his thing,
Yeah, yeah,
punches, bars, of course, he always got some comedy mixed in there.
yeah.
Old Red, he came off, did his thing. What do you think about round one? That one.
Round one, I'll be honest with you. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought he was good. I mean, I thought
Uh,
his round was beatable, but
yeah.
it was good. I thought it was good. And then oh Red,
Mhm.
I thought, man, I may have slightly edged it to Ill Will, a slight edge, but O Red's material was really, really good. I think the first one, is debatable. But
Yeah.
I kind of slightly edged it to Ill Will. I liked his just a little bit better, just by a hair, man, just by a hair.
Yeah, like you said, we're not giving away bars, but
Right,
to me, when old Red was spitting, it didn't really move me. It was like,
right, exactly.
okay, so I hear you rapping, but it's not really, it's not really, this is summer madness. You got to come with it. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly, exactly.
yeah, so I give it to Ill Will on round one.
Okay, round two, man, the infamous round two, man.
Yeah,
That
I'm gonna
was
let you go ahead. I'm gonna let you go ahead and start that round two.
man show, man.
Mhm.
Man, what is going on, man? Okay, Ill
Right.
Will, he went first. Ill Will went first. And he had a
hmm
pretty good round. I think his round one was better than round two, but round two was pretty good. It was decent. It wasn't Summer
Yeah.
Madness level, but it was good
Right.
enough. It was good enough. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, Elvis left the building, and so did O Red's voice.
Oh man.
Man,
Yeah. Has this ever happened before?
I
In the,
never, I
I
never
never
heard of
heard this
anything
happen.
like that. I never heard of anything like that.
Oh man, I was like, yo, is he faking this? Did he forget his round or something like that? I couldn't believe it, bro.
It was
I was
all of a sudden.
I felt like ill will, like let's walk off, man. Let's walk out, get out the building. They're like, wow, what's
And
going
and
on?
and and that's the thing. Ill Will walked off that stage twice, brother. Smack had to
Yeah,
ask him, "Hey, Ill Will, come back. Red gonna spit. Red gonna spit." He walked off
yeah,
twice.
mm,
Now thing was, I did feel Ill Will's pain. I didn't like the fact that he walked off the stage. I did not like it. I
yeah,
understood.
yeah.
I
Yeah, you know,
understood because let's be fair, Sal. He gave him a lot of time to try to get his voice back.
a lot of time to
He
get it back,
it
man.
was
You're right about that.
ooh man, that was a cringe fest, man. Cringy, cringy, cringy.
Yeah, man. And how much? And it's what you said, 7 minutes trying to get
Oh
like.
my goodness, it
I was,
was crazy. I mean, just
yeah.
that was crazy. Oh, that was weird, man. That was
And I was
crazy.
surprised at Smack though. I was kind of surprised Smack that that Smack was trying to give Old Red all these chances. I mean, all the time he like you said 7 minutes of trying
The
to get it
whole time,
together.
man, back and forth.
Yeah.
Back, he was man. That was man. I was ooh man. I was hurting for Ill Will. I felt bad for Red because if
Mm.
it was real, you can't plan for your voice to go out because you don't know it's gonna go out.
Yeah. Right.
And I'm
Right.
gonna give him an applaud for coming out in the third and go ahead and spitting it because
Right.
if I'm listening to as we segue into the third,
Mm.
Ill Will went. It was okay. I don't think he shut the door because you had an opportunity to kind of just get an absolute body where
Yeah.
it's just no debating and everything. And there, don't get me wrong, Ill Will won. Don't get me wrong, he won, but it was a ugly win.
It was an ugly win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was an ugly win. So so O Red just to let the people know, O Red did spit in the third round. He tried to spit his second because he kept saying, "Oh, this all second, all second, all second round, all second round." But
yeah.
then he went long in the third. He was trying to
Yeah.
spit both rounds in one, which wasn't going to help him. But
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
again, we got to remember he spit the third round. Well, he spit in the third round
In the third round.
and he didn't have his voice. So we know in battle rap it's all about the bars, but it's not only about the bars. He couldn't have delivery and performance with that.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
how do you
Exactly.
call that? Don't get me wrong, his material was great, but how do you call that
Mhm.
third round?
Yeah. Like you're saying, when your voice goes out like that, it's almost to my logic, it don't even make any sense to continue
Yeah.
because it's all about the performance, it's all about the delivery
Yep.
of how you say the words, how the crowd respond to the
Yep.
to the
Projection.
bars,
Yep.
projection, all of those type of things. So, I mean, shout out for the effort. You know what I'm saying? Much love to
Yep.
Old Red for the effort,
Yep.
but
Salute.
it just didn't pull it off. Ill Will. I feel bad for Ill Will because I can imagine that he want this to be a classic. You know what I mean? This is Summer
Yeah.
Madness, and
Yeah.
for this to happen,
Yeah.
he's probably like, man, this is supposed to be a classic, bro. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Yeah.
But it's out of Old Red's control. He didn't know his voice would go out like that,
Yeah.
and by default, I guess,
Yeah.
Ill
Yeah.
Will.
Yeah. He had a default win. Sal, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't think this is gonna come out, man. This is gonna be vaulted.
Um, throw that in the vote. Throw that in the
Man,
vote.
I mean, what are you gonna do with it? You talking about a battle that only have 2 rounds, period.
Yeah, you're right about that,
You
man.
show man, Showtime. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna come out, bro. I just don't
Yeah,
see it. I mean, what are you? How are you gonna? I don't think Avocado, as good as he is, I don't think Avocado gonna make that look good.
yeah, man. It's a whole lot of editing
Yeah,
and a whole round missing. You know what I mean?
yeah, a whole yeah. His opponent. What are you gonna do? Let Ill Will go 3 rounds and then O Red go two? I mean that, dude. They gonna
Yeah.
vault this one. They gonna
That's an
vault it.
automatic vote right there.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
when
Yeah.
Beasley and Smack, when these things happen, like, do you think Ored should still get paid the other half? I mean, the brother lost his voice. How you think? You think he still should get paid?
Well, see, on that, here's the thing.
Hmm.
On that one, it's not O-Red's voice. But when you talking about twerk and you talking about chess and you talking about
Are we gonna get to that?
surf, when we talk about surf,
Yeah.
that is their
right,
fault. Preparation is your fault. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
So that I mean, if I'm O-Red, that's how I'm gonna argue it. I'm like, okay, it's gonna be like, look, smack. I didn't choke. I did not forget my rounds. I know my rounds. I just can't say them. You know.
yeah,
He said, I can
right.
whisper you my rounds right now. I haven't forgotten. I just can't say them, So,
Yeah, right,
assuming
right.
that is true, But we're going to go into that third battle because, hey, man, that O-Red versus Ill Will, that's going to go in the vault, man.
Yeah, it's gonna go in the vault.
That's going to go in the vault, bro. But we got
Yeah,
DNA versus New Jerusalem. DNA, New Jerusalem. I'm going to let you kick that off, brother.
yeah, man. Listen, DNA versus New Jersey Twerk. Y'all heard the prediction show. If y'all didn't hear it, go back in the archives, go check it out. Hear all about predictions, random, and Showtime. And again, this is one of them battle raps put together. You see DNA versus New Jersey Twerk automatic. You're like, listen, man. Hey, 3-0.
Yeah, yeah.
Jersey twerk automatically, but
Talk about it.
woo, let's go to round one. I'm gonna let you set that on too. Let's go to round one.
Well, round one. I mean, I gotta say that DNA was cooking. DNA was cooking. I mean, I
Yeah,
know he kind of has to some people, kind of has he comes off kind of corny and not
right.
believable. But what is undeniable is the man's talent. The dude
Oh yeah, man.
can battle rap. I don't care what anybody say. The dude can battle rap. He might not be your cup of tea, but the dude
Hmm.
got talent. He knows battle rap. That's why he can do what he's doing. That's why he can take so many battles. That's why he's only second to Arsenal in most views and most battles. This dude
Right.
can go. So the dude's fire. So anyway, first round, he was fired. He went in there. He took Twerk serious, man.
Yeah, he
He
did.
took Twerk serious. He was like, I don't know. It was good. It was good. Twerk came back out, and it what to me at this point I'm gonna be honest with you. To me,
Hmm.
Twerk wasn't saying a whole lot, but what kind of made the first round at least debatable to me was when
Yeah.
he had that real championship belt line, I ought to beat you with it kind of thing.
Yeah,
That
right.
made the first round debatable for me. But what you think about that first?
Yeah, first round, DNA came out swinging. He
Yep.
had his three personalities, now four.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You have the champ, you have DNA, you have the PG killer.
Yep.
And at first I was like, I don't think the PG killer is going to be enough, to get, rid of New Jersey's work. But yo, first round, yo, you saw the difference. You saw he stepped up the bars,
He did.
everything was hitting, the crowd was reacting,
He did.
and DNA surprised all of us actually
He did.
with that round one. Jersey twerk, round one, he was struggling, fumbling, but fumbling and bumbling, you know what I mean? And
Yep.
I was like, come on, not now. New Jersey twerk. Come
Yep.
on, brother.
Yep.
Not now, man.
Yep.
And nothing was working, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Like, yo, but it's almost like you see it happening slowly,
Oh,
and you're
you felt
like,
the same
yo,
way?
pick it up, man. Come on, you got to pick it up. And it's like you slowly see the crash getting ready to happen. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
It
But
was
yeah,
it, it was Showtime. I felt the same way. Like I saw it starting to in slow motion. I saw it happening. I'm
yeah,
talking to the screen. I'm like, no, no, no. Oh,
yeah.
oh man.
Uh,
Okay, take me to the second. Take me to the second round. This one it just went. Anyway, I'm gonna let you talk about that. Man. Go ahead. Go
oh
ahead. I'm gonna let you
yeah,
talk.
oh yeah. Well, as far as round one, you
Uh
said it
huh.
was debatable. I give it to DNA.
Okay.
Because
And I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at
because of the delivery and the
you.
all
Yep.
the bars was remembered and the flow and everything was on point when DNA went out there and New Jersey twerk again he fumbled and bumbled. So second round,
I'm
man,
not mad.
DNA came out swinging again.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
All the gimmicks he had. I think he had that old red line. Was it there? The second round? The old
That
red line?
yeah he did because Twerk was talking between his rounds and predicting his lines.
Yeah.
Tell him, talk to him.
Yeah, man, he had that classic O-Ray line that made the crowd go crazy,
Yep.
and but that actually brought the momentum back to DNA because people, after the first round, like I said, he was fumbling, but people still was trying to ride with New
They were
Jersey twerk
trying.
because
They
it's
were
New
trying.
Jersey twerk, it's New Jersey twerk, you know what I
Yep.
mean?
It's Twerk.
But
Yep.
DNA did his thing again, and then when it was New Jersey twerk time to go.
Yep.
Ah, man, the brother disappointed us in
Man.
Jersey.
Uh, uh
What's your thoughts on it, though?
oh man. Come on now. Like
Hmm.
okay. Like we already said. Okay. DNA cooking. He doing. He doing his thing. He doing pretty good. He doing pretty good.
Hmm.
But they, like you said, it seemed like the crowd was trying not to rock with him
Yeah, it
because,
was.
yeah,
Right.
because Twerk was mouthing his punchline. He was like, he saw it coming. He's mouthing his punchline. DNA caught it,
Hmm.
and then when he did that fire rebuttal with using O-Red's losing his voice or whatever, then he woke the crowd up. The room erupted. He woke the crowd up. And I was looking at Giroux. After that, Twerk didn't talk to his round no more. That was it. That was it. It was over. Now, from that point, it was kind of weird what Twerk was doing, and I noticed what he was doing. I don't know if you caught it, but Twerk was
Hmm.
like walking into DNA like the whole time, backing him up, backing him up, backing
Yeah.
him up. To DNA had to walk around him just to get some room on the stage.
Yeah, and DNA was a good sport about it too. You know,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was.
laughing. You know, he was like he wasn't taking it too serious, and
Yeah,
you know he could have easily taken it a whole nother way. But I think that's what New Jersey Twitter was trying to do, get him off his game
yeah,
by getting
definitely.
physical with him and stuff. But it didn't work though.
But DNA pulled a vet. He pulled some vet moves on him with the with a fire rebuttal, with being professional, and one of the things DNA is kind of like Danny Myers. These guys are well prepared, man.
Right.
They're not forgetting their material. So he couldn't throw him off his game. So all the little things that Twerk was trying to do, he looked like it. It's sad. He looked like an amateur. He's stumbling and bumbling and slipping and blipping through his right, and then he jerseys. Then he jerseys. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
and it was a crash happening in slow motion. I saw it happen.
Yeah.
Showtime. I'm
Mm.
telling you, I was yelling at the screen. I was like, no, he
Yeah.
is about. I'm sitting here. I'm telling Riri and I'm telling Pixie. I'm like, he's about to
Hmm.
choke. He's about to choke. He's about and
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah, and the funny part about it is, even when he jerseyed, you could tell the crowd was like, "Come on, man! You know
Yeah.
you can't do this to us, brother. Come on, you know." They still was trying to rock with New Jersey Twerk, even though he jerseyed in that round. You know,
Man,
so they kept
oh,
hope alive. They still try to keep hope alive after he jerseyed
oh my
in the second
God.
round.
Yeah.
But of course, DNA, he gets the second round. But let's
Yeah,
go to the
he
third.
gets the second round. Twerk, he didn't say hardly anything. He said, I don't know what, like I don't know, 6, 7, 8 lines. That's about it.
Yeah, about
That
eight
was about it. He
lines.
didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Take me to the third. So in round two, Twerk Jersey. Now we go to round three.
All right, round three was a history-making round.
Yeah.
You know, the battle rap made history, man. We had two jerseys in the, on
Yes.
Summer Madness, broke a record.
From
You
the
know, I'm
same
like,
person.
from the superstar, that's supposed to be the next big thing for URL, New Jersey twerk jersey again, bro.
Second
What are your
round.
thoughts,
And he said even less lines, brother.
man?
He said even less.
Yeah, even less, bro. That's right.
And
That's
then
right.
Sal, we can't let him get away. Come on, we cannot let him get away with what he tried to do at the end of the segment.
Hmm.
The whole
Yeah.
time Twerk was stumbling and bumbling and flipping and blipping and all that, and at the end he tried to throw in a strap in, and then that fell flat.
Yeah, that didn't even work. None of his gimmicks worked that night. None of his gimmicks worked at all.
Nothing worked, man. I was like,
Man.
oh man,
Yeah. You know what? When you know what? When that third round happened, bro, you know all I thought about was the face off
yeah,
on Champion when my man DNA was letting him know, like, yo, don't choke. Don't choke.
wow,
You know, and he
wow,
told him, don't choke, man. I think he psyched him out, man. I
woo,
think he had New Jersey twerk worried. Like, you know what? He's right. I better not choke, man, because he did it 2 times. Like, wow.
two
You
times,
know?
two times.
Yeah.
Hell, okay. Sue
Hmm.
Surf didn't have one. He just didn't have a third.
Right.
Twerk didn't have 2 rounds.
Yeah, man. So
Two.
I'm highly disappointed. I'm appalled.
Yeah. I mean, hey,
You know?
And I J Black fault,
Exactly.
man. Disgusted,
That's,
appalled,
that's right. That's
dusted.
right. All of
Oh
that.
my. Oh, that was so.
Mm.
Two. Okay, y'all. Okay, guys, y'all heard it right. Two jerseys from New Jersey Twerk. Now, I want to
Yeah.
point something out before we get into Math Hoffa and Ab. I want to point one thing
Hmm.
out, Showtime.
Yeah.
First three battles: Geechee Gotti versus Suge, O-Red versus Ill Will, DNA versus Twerk. All three are from Jersey. All three lost.
Yeah, Jersey.
Suge lost, O-Red lost, and Twerk lost.
Jersey ain't looking too good right now,
That
man.
Jersey got bodied in one night.
One night, man, the biggest stage, bro. On the
Oh
biggest stage.
man, you can't pick
Mm.
a bigger stage, man, for someone
Yeah.
to lose on, man. All
Yeah,
three
man.
of them, the whole Jersey team, man, all because they were backing each other up in their battles.
And being that we bringing up these first three battles, I'm not gonna lie. After the Jersey Twerk one,
Yep.
I was like really nervous for Smack and Beasley because I'm
Yeah.
like this event is not going too well right about now.
Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah. Hmm.
Horrible. I was like, what is going on? Ah, Showtime. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I start feeling like, man, hashtag refund.
That's right.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man. I'm sorry. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you, man. I was feeling
Yeah.
like that. Hashtag refund.
Man, you know what? I'm pretty sure a lot of people was feeling that way, man. But again, we knew that we hoped that the car would pick it up, after these. And we're gonna get into the other battles, but
Okay, all
after
right.
those three, I was like, yo, man, I'm nervous for Smack right now. I'm nervous for these brothers, man. They
Man.
gotta pull this off. You know what I mean? We got it.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. But I tell you what, we're gonna look at the next one be Math Hoffa and Av. Math and Hoffa. Math,
Yeah, man.
Justin Matthew and Av. Av
Yeah.
Avenue. Talk
Yeah,
about
man. Again, go back to the prediction show. I said Math will win this one.
it. Yep.
The brother had three great battles, back to back, doing his thing. And I'm like, he's in the biggest stage, Summer Madness. So he's going to definitely come through.
Yep.
But we got to go to round one. Round one, Math went up there. He went first. And, I would say it was average, bro.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I'm
Math.
not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I'm not
Yeah,
mad at
man, it was definitely average, man. I was like, man, come on, bro. Listen, you cannot do this, man. You cannot do this.
you.
Not now. We just had three jerseys, and you're next, brother. You
Yeah.
cannot mess this up. Pick it back up. But,
Yeah.
it was average, and Av came on, and wow. So,
Punched his
Av
head off. Punched his head
punched
off.
his
Tell
head
him.
off, Av took it to the third power, did
Yep.
his thing, and came out swinging. But what was your thoughts on round one?
Man, okay. The first word that came to my mind after Math went was shaky. It was shaky, bro.
Yeah.
It was
Hmm.
shaky. It was so beatable. It was shaky. And I was thinking when Av went, I was thinking, you know what? All Av had to do is land a few punches and it's over. You know?
Right.
And he landed way more than a few punches in that first. He was fired. He was hitting them left and right, jabs, uppercuts, left,
All of
left,
that.
left, gut punch, headshot. He got him there. Av got
you
that. I'm
know,
sorry. Av got
yeah,
that. Easy.
Av,
Easy.
Av switched up to MMA, start kicking the knees,
Oh, he
everything.
got him. Oh, he hit him with a flurry. He hit him with a flurry. And I
Yeah,
mean,
man.
Mav tried to be poised with it, but he was shaky. That was
Yeah,
shaky, man. It was
yeah.
shaky.
So as you can hear, Av definitely round one. He got that.
Definitely. No
Let's
argument.
go to round two. I'm gonna defer to you. Let's go to round two.
Well, I said shaky. Guess what? Mav Hoffa came with some stumbling and bumbling. He stumbled at least 2 times by my count. He was
Yeah.
stumbling, bumbling, still sounding kind of shaky. It was spotty, awkward pauses. It was crazy. And then you go Av punching like normal. He didn't have
Mhm.
quite as many punches as he had in the first, but he had more than enough to put Math away in the second to me. Go.
Yeah, yeah. Av, man, came out again swinging, did it again, took it to
Yep.
another notch, another level. Again,
Yep.
when Mav did his, came out for the second round, to me, it was even worse than the first round, man.
Agreed. Agreed.
I'm like, yo, Mav, bro, I can't believe this, man. I know. I put so much hope into my brother from Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Mav Hoffa, the GLOAT. And all this promotion you doing, you got a new mixtape out there, and you come out and do this on Summer Madness,
On
man.
Summer Madness. I mean, the
Yeah,
platform, the stage, the event, the card that you wanted to be back on. It's been years since you even sniffed Summer Madness. You finally get it, and this is the performance you give us? Man. You still there, brother? Man, I look here. Let's see what we have here. Can you still hear me, brother? Think we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm gonna keep on going. Try to get this. Keep it going. Keep it going. We have, like I said, Matt Hoffa second, stumbling, bumbling, slipping and blipping.
yeah,
You're stumbling, bumbling, slipping and blipping, and then you got Av punching his head off, man. For me in the second, I still got Av 2-0. Talk to me.
yeah, man. Definitely add 2-0, brother. You got that. And I mean, listen, man, we might as well go to the third round. Again, Math didn't do nothing.
Nope.
He didn't step it up at all. Nothing special again. He just took it all the way down this time, the third round.
Oh man, yeah. Each
And
round got worse. Each round got
complete
worse. Stumbling.
disappointment. Complete
Yeah.
disappointment. And Av came out, didn't even have to do too much, but he did it anyway and
Yep.
got him out of there, man. He got
Yeah,
him
he
out of
did. He did. He got him out of there, brother. He did. He did. And you know what? Before we go to the next match, which is JC and Aaron Solomon, I feel bad for Av because he has been fighting through that whole stigma and the stealing bars and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
he's been trying to deliver on these performances. But his opponents, man, nothing, man. His opponents are giving him nothing. Math gave him nothing. Charlie Clips gave him nothing. B Magic gave him nothing. So he's winning, but his opponents are not giving him anything. I mean,
Yeah.
he's winning battles with like zero repay value. But anyway, that's my thoughts, man. You got any thoughts on that before we go to that next one?
Yeah, I also feel bad for Ad because we still it still makes you wonder, like, do we got to fact check them bars? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You
yeah.
still gonna have to fact check them bars, even though they were hot. He definitely did his thing, but I'm like, okay, hopefully nothing comes out later on. But good, congratulations, Ad, you did it. I definitely enjoyed that battle. But Math Hoffman, man, come on, brother. I think you think Math to come back from this one?
Man, it's gonna be hard, man, because he was already on probation.
Right,
It's
exactly.
already hard, man, because I know he tried his little gimmick with the card, the 10-4 card.
Yeah.
Anytime, we hear a 10-4 bar, I'm gonna hold up this sign. I mean, he held it up like one time, but it was flat, man. You were already losing at that point. You you can't use that prop at that point, man. You were already losing real bad, so it just
Yeah.
didn't work. So him coming back, man, I don't know, man. And he was campaigning for champion of the year. This
Yeah.
performance, it kicked you out of the running.
Okay, okay, no doubt, no
Remember, remember,
doubt.
remember when we had on our other podcast, we were talking about who could be the contenders up until this point. Math was on the list.
Yeah, yeah, he
He's not on
was.
my list anymore. He's not on my
Yeah,
list anymore.
he is an epic fail.
Epic, big time, man.
But before we continue, random, I'm just let the audience know. After this battle, man, I was so disappointed. I didn't even check out the JC versus Iron Solomon. I said, let me chill out, man, for a little bit. So, I'm gonna let you go through this one.
Oh,
I have
that's
to go back and
okay.
check it out.
That's okay,
Yeah.
man.
Hmm.
That's okay. I was gonna try to walk away on it, but hey, you're gonna find this interesting. I'm gonna just give it to you straight. I'm just giving it to you like it is. Okay,
Yeah.
JC. First of all, for JC and Iron Solomon to have 3 weeks prep, let me go
Right.
ahead and save everybody the suspense. Nobody choked. Nobody stumbled.
All right.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
both of them gave us 3 solid rounds. Okay, there was nobody. The I'm gonna tell you right now, just right from the rip, the the battle is pretty debatable, man. 2-1 either way. I am gonna edge it to JC. I just want to give you that right out now.
Oh, mm-hmm.
JC he came fire. Now his angle was, hey, Iron Solomon, you supposed to be a Jew, but the people he started hitting them with truth bombs. He started hitting them with truth. He said, look,
Mm-hmm.
Iron Solomon, your people, y'all supposed to be Jew and stuff like that. But history in the Bible says that the Jews were black people with afros. How are you the Jews? Can you
Yeah.
believe that?
Okay. There
Can
we
you
go.
believe that? So I'm
Hit him
like,
with that
okay, so
knowledge.
okay. So he could have hit him with some history. And for all 3 rounds, he pretty much did that. All 3 rounds. Now he hit him with some general balls too, but for all 3 rounds, he was going in on him. He kind of peppered it throughout all 3 rounds. That's JC. Now I know I'm kind of just giving you a whole blanket, round, all 3 rounds. But in Iron, he was fighting back. It was respectable. Nobody. Iron was still in it. Now he was trying to save face a little bit here and there. He's like, nobody believed that, that Jesus was white and stuff like he was trying to say first, but you can tell it was getting to him a little bit. He's kind of shaking his head and he was doing things that was uncharacteristic of Iron Solomon a little bit, a little bit. But his bars were there. It was a battle of the pen. His
Oh.
bars were there. I'm siding with JC because it seemed like he had a little bit more content.
Yeah.
So it was a good battle. It was now that battle is rewatchable because you got to look at each bar. So when you go back, go ahead and take a look,
Yeah.
and it's at least, hey, dude, it's better up until this point. It's better than anything before the first 4 battles. It's better than all 4 of the previous battles. Better than all of them.
Okay. Hey. So JC and Iron Solomon brought it back up to where it belonged.
Yeah, they did. It's funny because it's the most unlikely battle. It's the last minute battle for sure. And
Yeah.
it is a battle of the pins, but let's be honest, it was a last minute battle and it turned out it beat the first 4 battles on the card.
Mm. Yeah. I heard rumors that that might be the battle of the night. Uh,
It's possible if you appreciate a good pin game, it's possible. It's
yeah.
possible. I wouldn't be too mad at it because it was a fight on both sides. It was nobody. Like I said, it's a 2-1 debatable either way, and that's probably why a lot of people are saying it.
Okay, okay. All right. Well, I gotta go check that out. I gotta go back and see that.
Yeah,
And
go take a look.
so definitely. What was the next one?
The next one, the second to the last, Rex versus Reed. Talk to the people. They heard from me. They need to hear from you.
Rex versus Reed. You know what? I mean, did it live up to the hype? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Uh, my boy Rex. I think Rex. I think he was cool, but I don't think he was the Rex that I expected. That night, pretty
right.
much. And I think actually, Reed. I think he did his thing, man. Surprisingly. What are your thoughts?
I was shocked. I was shocked. I was, man. I got
Yeah.
now. Don't get me wrong. Rex was on fire in the first
Hmm.
round, and then towards the end of the first round, it started to kind of tail off a little bit. But he already done a lot of damage. By that
Right.
time, Rex had
Yeah.
already done a whole lot of damage, and I was thinking when Rex was done, I was thinking, I said, man, Reed got an uphill battle to climb. And I was thinking, and I was expecting Reed to have outdated bars, have the old Philly flow, and it was just going to sound really bad, kind of
Yeah.
have that nursery school Philly flow
Yep.
type thing. And that's not what we got. That's not what we
Yeah.
got. Reed was fighting.
Yeah. He was. He
He
was.
was fighting back, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. That first round, I want to say it's debatable, and I want to give, and in a way, I want to give it a Reed. But I'm gonna tell you why, though. The reason why is because I wasn't expecting that from Reed.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was unexpected.
Yeah,
A lot of people that and we heard the rumors that
yeah,
of what happened behind the scenes, and some people said Rex won, but
yeah.
when
Nah,
to me, so
nah.
nah, yeah, man. Reed did his thing, man. Definitely did his
Reed
thing.
did,
Do we
man.
have to? Do we have to go through all the rounds? Because to me, it was 3-zip straight up. To me, I don't know.
You know what? We could do.
Yeah.
We can always cut to the chase, man. We can cut. I tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. Let's do it like this here, so we don't even try
Mhm.
to hold people. I
Right.
agree with you. I think it's 3-zip. Reed got that because in the second round, Rex didn't have nothing. In the third round, Rex didn't have anything. And at one point, Well, anyway, let's go into some of the antics. What's some of the visuals you saw, and then we'll tell people why. And we just told him it's 3-0, Reed, but
Yeah.
tell them why. What was some of the things, some of the antics you seen, like coming from Rex?
I mean, to me, Rex was just, just not good, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, again, I expected him to be the old Rex that he used to be, throwing that hat down, and again, he just wasn't on point to me. I think he wasn't really prepared for this particular battle. I don't know, like, what were some of the things you saw that you wanted to point out as far as
Well, one of the things. Well,
Rex?
one of the things that I wanted to point out was that round two, round three kind of sounded a little bit like mixtape track number 11.
Oh man, oh, man.
I don't know
Oh,
what's
okay.
man, I don't know what was going on. He wasn't really saying anything,
Yeah,
I mean, and Reed was going for blood. All 3 rounds Reed was going for blood.
right.
All three
He
rounds. And
was.
one of the other things that I wanted to point out is that come on, Sal. Rex had the audacity to sit down on the stage.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
pulled he pulled the shelf chairs, man. He just sat
uh,
down. He just
yeah.
sat down.
That's right. That's right.
If you would have
Yeah.
looked away and you look back, you're like, what?
Yeah. What is that? Like what?
Yeah, where
Yeah.
did he go?
Yeah. What was that all about? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
wow.
you like this dude sat. It just. The reason why I bring that up because man, it just
Mhm.
looks bad in a battle. That looks
Yeah.
crazy,
Yeah. It's
man.
kind of tacky. It's kind of
Yeah, it
tacky.
looks
So.
tacky and classless. You sit down on the stage, really? I mean,
Mm.
man, I don't know, man. And then
Yeah.
that
You think
cockiness where,
this?
hey,
Yeah.
I already got paid, so, whenever, y'all calm down, I'll rap, but I
Yeah.
already got paid. I'm like, come on.
Yeah. And Rex was doing a lot of talking too. A
Lot
lot
of
of
talking,
talking.
man. Lot of talking. That was horrible, man. That made me
Yeah.
see, that's what I'm talking about, the antics. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
Sitting down on the stage, talking
Right.
between rounds.
Hmm.
Just
Yep.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So I think that made Rex look real bad. I think he's done. I think it's over for Rex. You know.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm good on Rex. I'm good on Rex, man. I don't need to see that. I don't need to see it no more. I'm
yeah.
good.
We had enough.
Yeah,
We
I'm
had
good.
enough of you, Rex. Congratulations, Reed. You got
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah. Reed got that 3-0 shocker. That's probably the upset of the night, man. That's probably the upset.
Yeah, it
So
was.
we got that 3-0. Last battle, man. Last battle. Let's go ahead and knock this one out the park. Hitman versus Rock. What's going on? Tay Rock, Hitman Holla.
This is the battle that everybody was waiting for.
Yep.
And I believe it lived up to the hype, man. It
I
lived
think it
up to the
did.
hype. Both battle rappers came through. I cannot say I was disappointed. I was highly entertained by both battle rappers.
Yes, sir.
Round one, both of the rappers came out swinging to me. What were your thoughts on round one?
Round one, man, I think like Hitman always does, man. He sets the tone, man. He sets
Mm-hmm.
the tone. This dude, he just, I don't know, man. He's like a class above. He just because
Right.
you underestimate that he's gonna. Well, we all expect him to have a fire first round because that's what he does. But to
Right.
have like a complete package, it was just I don't know, man. It man, he scored pretty high. He had an epic first round. He had all the elements. He had bars, he had delivery, he had a couple of punches, he had poise,
Mm-hmm.
he controlled the room. He had it all, man. He had it all. And then,
Yeah.
Rock seemed kind of regular, man. But you know what? But the thing was, I was still in suspense, and the reason why is because Rock usually doesn't heat up into the second. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that. I believe he came with his A game through all three bars. I mean, three rounds. And,
Yep.
it's just that to me, Hitman is a total package, bro.
Yeah.
And he said it during the face off that, he is more the total package pretty much. And, not taking away anything from Tay Rock, but he has more to show when it comes to his battle raps.
He does. He does.
Yeah,
He's
but
hitting. What about
what do you
that
think about
second round?
let's go to round two, man. I'm gonna give the floor for that. Go ahead, round
Oh
two.
man, Hitman. He did not let off the gas, man. He did not let off the gas. He was hitting them with punches. Even angled him a little bit. I don't want to
Yeah,
spoil any of it for him, but he was hitting him
right.
with punches back to back. He was angling him back. He was performing. He was outperforming. He had that energy, and I believe that's when Show Out came out round two.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm not gonna spoil it for people. I'm not gonna say it, but
Yeah.
let's just let you know, Little Brother Show Out did come out. So
Yep.
that was a fire round. Then you have Tay Rock. I'm not trying to hate on Tay Rock. I like Tay Rock. It was just regular. But here's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
Tay Rock. He was kind
Mm-hmm.
of performing, but he was kind of performing like to the crowd. He wasn't like all sweaty Tay Rock, get in your face Tay Rock, bark up Tay Rock. He just didn't have that same feel. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't like talk down to Hitman. It's hard for him to talk down to Hitman. Hitman, he's
Mm-hmm.
accomplished more. It's just I don't
He's
know.
a
It
legend.
just
Yeah, he's a legend in the game, and he's accomplished. There's not
yeah.
so much you can say about the Hitman.
Talk to him.
Yeah, man. But to me, Hitman outclassed him in the second round as well.
Yeah,
Did his thing. I mean, it was good. It was good on both parts. I can't. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say outclassed him, but he
right.
did his thing, and clearly, Hitman came up with the second round.
Yeah, I know. This is not. I don't know, man. And then we get to the third, which I think was Hitman's weakest round. But I'm gonna tell you, ironically, I don't. I think again, this is first watch. I think it was enough to beat Rock, man. I think it was enough because Rock. Okay, Rock. He tried to do his own type of rebuttal because actually Hitman did a fire rebuttal about Rock's jersey. He
Yeah,
did a fire rebuttal on that. You remember that?
yeah, he did.
So yeah,
Hmm.
so he did a fire rebuttal, and in the third, and the third was good. The third was good, and then Rock came out, and Rock had I don't know if that's Rock's brother. I don't know the relation to the other guy, but he brought somebody out too, and it fell flat.
Yeah, it didn't work. It didn't work.
It did not work, man. I tell you, when you take my rule is when you take somebody else's special move, you gotta do it better than them.
Got to do it way better than them. And I mean, to me, that was just a bad decision to even pull that off because nobody could do that better than Hitman.
Exactly. They've
So
been
for him
doing
to
it.
actually try to do something like that, to me, that was like, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah,
What
that's not even
Tay
Rock.
Rock? Yeah, that's not even you, brother.
Yep.
Exactly, man. So, in my opinion, man, Hitman 3-zip, bro.
Yeah,
Hitman
Hitman
3-zip.
3-zip, man. That's what I see. So you still think Rock the face of URL, or it's time to pass the torch? What do you think?
I think that he's still a face though, despite his this loss. There's not too many people that can take his place, uh, especially after my brother Jersey Twerk. When he just
Twerk not ready.
everybody thought he was gonna be the next big thing,
He
and
not he not
he
ready.
messed up big time. He ain't ready. He messed up big time.
Yeah, he not.
So yeah, now I believe that even though despite the loss, Tay Rock still has the respect of the audience of the URL, and she's still gonna be the face. What's your thoughts?
Well, I definitely think that he definitely have URL's respect, but I'm starting to see that Rock's kryptonite is he when he's outside of New York, and I know he's from Baltimore, but when he's outside of
Yeah,
New York, he just doesn't look the same, man. And when you think
yeah,
about it, two losses in a row from two top dudes. He lost to Goods, and I think he lost to Hitman Hollow, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
yeah.
Not it doesn't look good, man. It
Yeah,
looks kind of
yeah, these
shaky,
two
man.
losses are major. Yeah, these two losses are major losses.
Big time.
On Tay Rock's record. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. And anything after this, he has to come back strong and bring back the pace, man. So yeah, it's definitely a hit on his Tay Rock's flawless record he had. What
Yeah.
wasn't flawless, what Goods actually, tarnished it. But
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Hitman capitalized on that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah. I think Goods wounded Tay Rock. He wounded him.
Yeah,
He
he
crippled
wounded him,
him, and
right?
then yeah, and then Hitman,
Close
he
the
went ahead and
casket.
closed the casket, man. That was it, man. I'm like,
Yeah, ball
wow,
game.
wow. I tell you what,
Yeah.
Showtime. Give me your overall thoughts on the on the event. Give me your overall.
All right, the overall thoughts of the event, man. Oh man, you know what? I was like, URL, Summer Madness is gonna be one of them big classics.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody could top this. But remember, you still got Rare Breed, um, coming up this week. Next week coming up,
Dude,
and actually, due to all the jerseys and the fumbling and mumbling and
yep,
stumbling and RBE got a chance to top this, man.
they
He
got a
actually got a
chance,
big
brother.
chance to top it.
They got a
Yeah, what's your
chance.
thoughts?
RBE
What's
has
your
a
thoughts?
chance, man. If I was ARP,
Hmm.
man, I call up all my battlers and I say, look, guys, come on, let's not even front. I know y'all seen it. We can do better than this. We got a chance.
Yeah,
We
I
got a
know
chance.
ARP right now, like rubbing his hands together, like we got a chance to, to
Yep,
top this right now. So yeah,
easy.
I feel like the battle rappers dropped the ball on a super major, the WrestleMania battle rap Summer Madness 7. I was highly disappointed, brother. So if
Yeah.
I had to rate this thing, man, I'll probably give it like a 6 or something.
Oh my god.
Maybe,
Yeah, yeah, and that's being nice,
yeah,
bro. That's being nice too, because
yeah, that's
you
being
know
nice.
that's being nice. What do you? Let me ask you this on some of these final thoughts. What do you think? What would you think if Twerk was on Summer Madness 8? What do you think?
Oh man. After this right here, honestly, I think you should take a time out, man. A
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
needs to sit down,
I
brother.
don't even think they should put. I don't even think they should. I don't even think they should put him on Summer Madness 8 after
Agreed.
this one right here.
Agreed.
Then if they do, I'm like, who you gonna match him up with, man? DNA. Nobody expected DNA to do what he did, then man. That's what he did.
Man,
So who you gonna match him up with? Yeah.
at this point, brother, Danny Myers would be doing Twerk a favor right now.
There you Myers.
Now he'd be
There
doing him
you
a
go.
favor, and he'll be doing him a favor right now because Twerk looking bad
Yeah.
out here, man.
Yeah, he is bad out
He's the
here. They
people.
just
He's the
really
people's champ, man. He's looking bad.
Yeah, before this battle, they released that versus New Jersey Twerk Classic,
Mm-hmm.
you know, great battle and everything. So the hype was there, man. Everybody wanted to see New Jersey Twerk pull it off, but
Yep.
he did, man. Epic fail, brother. But
Big time. So
yeah,
you
man, I don't
said
think he deserves to
overall
be
you're
on.
gonna give it. Overall, you give it about a 6.
I'd give it a 6, man.
Man,
Hmm.
for me,
What's your
for
thoughts?
me, this whole card, the whole event, man. I Thanos snap, man. Thanos snap.
You crazy,
Yeah,
Yo,
Thanos
they
snap,
don't
man.
snap on this one. Get rid
The,
of it.
the, the
Oh
whole
man.
thing. Hey man, I can't show. I can't.
Zero.
Man,
Zero, you know what I'm
Thanos snap. I
saying?
mean, I can score it, but it's so
Hmm.
beatable. I mean, scale of
Yeah.
1 to 10, I'm gonna give it like a 5, man. I'll give it like a 5. With that, man, how do you choose your champion of the night? It was such a
Yeah,
bad.
man.
It was so bad. I mean, it was. We didn't even get a decent.
Actually,
I don't know, man.
actually, it makes it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, being that there was so many fumbles and bumbles, and it had very few successful battle rappers that did their
You know
thing.
what? It comes
Yeah.
down to Reed,
Hmm.
Hitman, JC or Iron, depends on who you think won, or maybe Gotti. That's it.
What about DNA?
Well, that's a good question. That is good. No, he did win. You're right. He did win. He did 30. He did 30 twerk. So yeah, he's in the running. He's in the running. I would give
Yeah.
it me. I would probably give it to either Gotti or DNA.
Gotti or DNA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Gotti or
that.
Gotti or
I would
DNA.
agree. Gotti or DNA, and if somebody, I think push come to shove, you had to make a decision right now. I think a lot of people will probably go with Geechee Gotti and Suge just because it was a better battle
Yes.
between the two.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah. But
Yes.
DNA to me did his thing, and unfortunately, New Jersey Twerk didn't live up to his part of it on the deal. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. I will say this. I will say it would be an awesome story, man. If Gotti did get it,
Mhm.
man, because I think I got Gotti as champion of the night. I think that's how I voted because I went ahead and I donated a little bit, had to donate to the cause,
That's cool.
and I got the
Hmm.
survey and everything. It was like 32 questions,
Yeah.
and I think and I got
Champion.
it down to Gotti. Uh, um, it was like Gotti or Hitman. You know what I'm saying? It was like Gotti
Yeah.
or Hitman for champion of the
Okay.
night. But it'd be a good
Yeah.
story. If Gotti gets it, that's 3 championship champion of the night. How could he not be one of the top dudes for champion of the year? How could he not?
Yeah. Yeah. But also, Hitman. Listen, Hitman had a great run. He beat K. Shine.
Yep.
He beat T Rock. Listen, man. It probably, Hitman and Smack. They got a little, grudge thing going on between the two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At times. So, yeah, he could be in the runnings for that too. Champion of the night. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he should be, and I wouldn't be mad. But then when
Mhm.
you start switching to champion of the year, he's only had 2 battles this whole,
Yeah.
for 2018. They're gonna try not to give it to him because his sample size is gonna be too small. You're gonna need at least
Yeah.
about 4 battles at least. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and clearly he's gonna go on tour, wilding out, and do his thing. So I guess it's not gonna happen as far as
Yeah,
more
he
battles.
won't have he won't have another one this year. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
man, yeah, that's the card, man. You give it about a 6. If I had to give it a score, I'd give it about a 5. My true feelings is a Thanos snap. And
yeah,
that's it, man. I'm thinking either the champion of the night going to go down to Gotti, DNA, which you made a good point, DNA, maybe JC. You could make an argument for Reed because he did get a 3-0, and
yeah.
then or Hitman, and I wouldn't be mad at any of those. Anything else would be just ridiculous, Anything else would be
Yeah.
just horrible. But hey,
Right.
man, that's our day. That's our recap of it. That's our breakdown. You got any final words for the people?
Stay tuned, y'all. What's popping. We're gonna do a recap also on that rare breed coming up this week, coming up, weekend. And listen, hopefully it's a classic, and hope I don't think they can listen, man. I don't think they can do any worse than
No, I
what
agree.
some of Madden 7
I
has
agree.
done, man. Man, it's crazy.
I
But
agree, brother.
stay tuned, y'all. We're gonna keep y'all posted on what's going on. Send your messages, send your claps, support the brand. What's popping?
Hey, that's what's up, man. So, hey, guys, like my man Showtime said, hey, that's our recap of Summer Madness 7. Let us know what you think. Our next show, we'll be recapping that Rare Breed card, man. And like he said, I totally agree. They have a prime opportunity to outclass, outdo the current SM7 card. They have an opportunity to really, make some history. All everyone has to do is get through their rounds, and they'll be well on their way to beating this card. But that's been our recap for SM7. I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
at that. We're gonna see you on the next episode because this one is over.